On this edition of Coyote Nation TV, know what athletic action you can watch soon, see what club meetings will be taking place, and how HOSA impacts its members. Today is Tuesday, April 10th, and you're watching Coyote Nation TV live.
Good morning, Coyotes, and welcome back to everyone's favorite week, testing week. If you're testing on Thursday, please remember to double check for your testing room location outside of the library, cafeteria, or gym. Also remember not to have any backpacks or cell phones. Please try and leave everything in your locker. And if you decided not to pre-order lunch, don't forget to bring a sack lunch because no outside deliveries will be allowed. Something else going on this week is prom week. If you guys haven't noticed, today's Tale as Old as Time, or Dress from Your Favorite Decade Day. And tomorrow will be Wicked Wednesday, so dress as one of your favorite characters. There are also many deadlines coming up, like course request changes. Juniors, sophomores, and freshmen can start changing up your schedule for next year. All changes will be due this Friday on the 13th. Another deadline coming up is the Student Athletic Training Program. All students can pick up an application in the counselor's office. You will also need a teacher recommendation as well, and you can turn in your application next Wednesday to your counselor, Coach Sharp, or Coach Karowski. Now, if any of y'all need volunteer hours, Zoe Brown, the founder of Bring Change to Mind, has set up a week-long event next week called the Stress Less, Laugh More Week as part of her Girl Scout Gold Award. And she will need all the volunteers she can get on Friday to help her with decorations. Now, if any of y'all need volunteer hours, then check out the Mangate Therapeutic Horsemanship in McKinney. They'll be hosting the Country Fair on Saturday, April 28th from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. And if any of you guys have questions, see Madam Shaughnessy in room B219. Moving on, there's a new entrepreneurship class that is going to be offered next year. This new class is called the Incubator, and it offers students a unique entrepreneurship experience. If you feel like this is something you might like, then make sure to complete a schedule change by April 13th. Now here's a short video on more information about the class if you're thinking about taking it next year.
What if there was a class in the high school where kids could actually start a business? And what if the class wasn't even taught in a traditional classroom, but in a business setting? And what if, as kids wanted funding, we can provide that?
Business Incubator class is for entrepreneurs. It's all based on creating, developing, validating, and implementing a product. And if they're lucky enough, they can have a sustainable product.
At the beginning of the year, they get put into groups and they start coming up with different ideas or different business opportunities. Once they have their idea, they get put with a mentor that's going to help them in this learning process. At the end of the year, they're present to a board of investors on their idea, very similar to Shark Tank. And hopefully if they get funded, that's when they get to start their business.
Being able to think of a problem and then develop a strategy to solve it and then execute on that strategy will be universally applicable.
I'm going to solve your problem. Thankfully, we have a solution. We're taking something that can be difficult and making it something easy, something anyone can do. As soon as we heard that, we knew we wanted to be that business.
Our solution is CleanGuard.
That's why we created the hoodie. That's where Hothead comes in. That's where the cherries come.
I decided to take this class because it's more like realistic in what you'd actually do in business, and I like it a lot more.
It's a lot of life experience and knowledge that you're gaining from other teachers and mentors and coaches. Not only you're not just learning out of books and things like that, you're actually going out and getting this real life experience and you're applying it to this idea that you built, which I think is how learning should be, and then it's the way that we did it, and it's continued to let us succeed.
Every day I have to go out of my comfort zone, and working with my great group is just, it's a fun class. I look forward to this class every day. It's different than any other class. It always makes me think outside the box.
Are entrepreneurs born, or are they made? When you have an idea, you have a choice. I mean, you could play it safe or say maybe someday, or or you can make it a reality. Students like this around the country. See, they're going to discover this power of taking an idea and making it a reality. You know, that's not only going to change their, preparedness for this new entrepreneurial world, that could change their life.
Now it's time for clubs and sports. Starting off with JV baseball, they will be playing Liberty here at 4:30 p.m. and varsity will continue at 7:30 p.m. Don't forget to wish the boys varsity golf team good luck as they play in the district tournament at Sherrill Park in Richardson tomorrow at 8 a.m. Now for a club meeting, and yeah guys, there's just one club meeting today. The Bring Change to Mind Club will be having a meeting tomorrow after school in room C204. Now, speaking of clubs, HOSA will be sending school qualifiers to the HOSA State Conference to compete on Thursday. CNTV's Gabby Cardin has more on how this club benefits its members.
It definitely adds on to your school experience in a positive way.
The HOSA organization gives students the freedom to explore different areas of medicine and gain exposure to the medical field.
We go to field trips with UT Southwestern, or we're given scholarship opportunities that we can use for internships. And then a lot of our competitions end up being hands-on.
These experiences let members figure out what they really want to do when they graduate high school.
It helped me understand if I wanted to be going into the medical field.
Not only do members find out if medicine is their true calling, they discover more about themselves as well.
You have to go and talk to people in order to get opportunities, or you have to work hard for something in order to advance in your competition. So it really just teaches you life skills.
Sai Vamula and Megan Murto both say that HOSA also gives lots of chances to volunteer.
Another part of HOSA would be like community service. We host the blood drives, one in the fall, one in the spring.
What we do during the blood drives is the people you see working, we're the ones doing that, and we get about 150 units of blood, which saves like 600 lives or something like that. We helped HOSA chapters down in Harvey. We actually adopted a chapter called Cypress Creek. And then we do the angel tree donations where we're helping a child in need have a Christmas.
If you want to join, there are multiple people you can talk to.
They should talk to Miss Lark in G119 or any of the officers, or anyone you really see wearing a HOSA shirt around. They'd be more than happy to give you information about it.
Basically, if you are oriented for a medical career, such as a nurse or doctor, pharmacist, anything like that, an ENT, then definitely join HOSA because it'll help you in a variety of ways.
I'm Gabby Cardin for Coyote Nation TV.
Thanks, Gabby, for the information, and good luck to the HOSA students that will be competing. Now, if y'all haven't figured out yet, we have smoothies in our cafe. And what's even better is that they're on sale. Normally, the drinks would be $3.25, but now the small is on sale for $1.50 and the large is only $2. Just like we tell you every day, check out our Twitter at Coyote Nation TV and subscribe to our YouTube channel to see more stories just like the one on HOSA. I'm Amrita Sundaration, and you stay classy, Coyotes.